There we go.
There we go. This is a little impromptu little thingy that we're doing.
Oh, and it's live on Instagram, and it's finally working. It's fucking working properly, Matt, on Instagram.
That's mad,
That's
isn't
never
it?
bloody happened, that.
This is actually crazy.
Crowley alive.
Cryly alive.
Crowley alive. I can't believe I locked it, mate.
Right, should we just hold on for a couple seconds?
Oh, yes.
See if anyone turns up.
We are joined by the podcast that wouldn't die, Chelsea Louise and Rachel Ann. We've got a few people on the go on Insta.
Amazing.
Drop us a comment. I can see this live on Instagram. This is very funky. What a funky
Well, at least
town
you
we're
can
living
see it.
in.
I'm glad you can see it. I cannot see anything
No, mate.
other
But
than your beautiful face. That's what I need to see, to be honest.
the hairy goblin and the beautiful specimen that you are, mate. A little Lucas had to get me down right.
How are you, mate? Are you good?
I am much better. COVID's gone. Feeling better. Life's good. Yeah, very well. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, not too shabby, all good. Cracking on with things, as we all are. Yeah, we're just here. We're here to do some. Well, actually, to be honest, a couple hours ago, in the old interwebs, Agatha laid down a trailer, and me and Forrest literally simultaneously text each other at the same time, saying exactly the same thing. We were like, you know what? Why don't we? Before we do an actual recording, so we are going to do episode 6 of The Boys season 4 and record that for Wednesday's episode in a moment. But before we do that, why don't we do a live reaction to Agatha?
A live reaction.
A live reaction. It's been a while since we've spoken or even uttered the name Enterprise, that is the MCU. So it's actually quite nice, actually, to just kind of just go back into it. Talk a little bit about the trailers, see what it says. I mean, I've only seen like literally 2 seconds before I stopped, press pause, and then text you, Forrest. So haven't really seen anything at all. We'll see what it's about. It's been, again, with this type of thing, with Agatha, it's had about 1 billion name changes. We also, the name change was part of a marketing ploy not so long ago, sort of mocking themselves about the name changing as well. We know that there's lots of things that have been moving with Agatha, but very little has been given to us in terms of concrete stuff. So this is really actually the first trailer that they've dropped. So I'm excited to see it, man. How are you feeling about it?
I can't wait. I'm absolutely thrilled for it. I'm intrigued to watch this. I'm intrigued to see more about what they do. I was probably one of the cynics in regards to the names of it, where I feel like they initially went for a proper name they liked, and then they were like, "Oh, we need to change it." Then they couldn't think of what to do, so then they went, "Oh, we'll just play on this." Yeah. But that's the cynic in me. Or maybe they did have it planned all along. I don't feel like they did.
Do you, so dear listener, we're live, so you're part of the conversation in real time. Give us some comments as we go along with the live reactions. If you haven't seen it and don't want to see it with us, then don't. Go away and come back in about 10 minutes time. But then also, if you are new and you haven't seen it yet, watch along with us and give us your thoughts. Now, the one thing before we do, let's talk about Comic-Con, because we know that K-Dog's coming back to San Diego Comic-Con. And we know, is it Hall 22? J22? I don't know. It's a famous hall for MCU announcements. And so they're going back to their roots. They're going back to sort of like teasing big things that might be happening at Comic-Con as well. Do you feel like, it's quite obvious, but just to kind of talk about it, do you feel like there'll be presence of Agatha at the Comic-Con panels?
May well be, yes. I think there's got to be now. I hope we get some surprises in there. That's what I'm hoping for. Hoping for some, we've got to finally know about Kang, right? We still don't actually know what is going on with Kang. Are they...
Yeah, that's true.
Is he still in this? have we lost him completely?
Yeah, I think we're getting a recast, right? I think that's pretty much. I think they will announce a new actor. I do.
I'm still hashtag new plot, mate. I think we moved on.
No, yeah, I'm with you on that, but I just think they won't listen to you, mate. K-Dog's not going to listen to you this time round, mate.
I mean, they put Guardians of the Multiverse in the episodes, and then they said "Don't Be a Hero" podcast in the newest series of What If.
They literally did say the line "Don't be a hero," didn't they?
They did indeed. By the way, whilst we're doing all of this, like Matt said, we are about to do an episode of The Boys, episode 6. Episode 6. So drop us any comments if you've seen it. Drop us a comment on it, and you might feature in the episode. But yes, I think we've talked long enough, Matt, and I think I want to be watching some action.
You want to watch some action?
I want to see it. I want to watch it all.
All right, let's go. Let's go to the new layout. Let's get that going.
Boom.
Here we go. All right, I'm going to pop myself on mute. Let's watch the trailer. Let's talk about it after. And see if we can get any kind of live comments going on at the same time. All right.
I'm going to pop myself on mute once I work out. Can you tell me if you can hear anything?
Okay, thumbs up. Yeah.
Can you? Oh, can you? Could you hear that?
I could, yeah. That was great.
And I can't hear it. So that's...
Oh, that's awkward for you.
Why can't I hear that? What? You can hear that? I definitely can't hear that, man. Why can't I hear that?
Let me be weird and put that out on the top of there.
Oh.
That's me. Yeah, it's coming through the stream.
That's so weird. How am I going to be able to... I can't hear that. Right, okay.
Oh, no, okay.
Let me try it again. Screen sharing. I guess some screens that you look for the share audio. What's this? Right. Sharing audio. You can see that. Why can't I hear that? Why can't I hear that? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't know.
A second ago.
I don't know what to do. Is it because? Can you see what I'm doing on my computer? Hopefully not. No.
No.
I mean, it's not an issue if you can, to be honest. I've said that in a really creepy way. I'm just trying to set my... Here you go. Here we go.
You got it.
No.
Damn it. I was really holding out there.
Oh.
It's funny, because last time we did something like this, we did it when we were watching the trailer to The Penguin, wasn't it? That was Matt Reeves' Penguin.
Yes.
And that was absolutely fine.
Can confirm this is now working.
Fantastic.
We've sorted it. We're ready to go, listeners. Let's do this. I'm muting myself. Let's go.
Let's go.
Another beautiful day.
Surprised to see you out here, Detective. Jane Doe. Found her down here by the water.
Cause?
Blunt force trauma.
What happened to you? I have a lead in the case. But I can't shake this feeling I'm seeing it wrong.
Is this really how you see yourself?
That witch is gone, leaving you trapped in her distorted spell. Claw your way out. I miss the glory days. She took every bit of power I had, but I can beat that witch again. Well, the gang's all here. Let's hit the road. I'm gonna walk the witch's road. The road is a death wish.
in her right mind would join Agatha Harkness's coven?
Not looking for right-minded witches, as it happens.
Sweetheart, you okay? Oh my God! Whoa, what's she doing? Where's she going?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Whoa.
That is insane.
Wow.
Loving that.
I was not expecting that.
No. That is a bit more on a spooky train than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. It's giving serious, like, I mean, talking about, we've just reviewed The Exorcism with Russell Crowe in. And it gave us that kind of horror vibes. It gave it the literal exorcism walk was in there. Like, yeah. Mate.
That was, and the soundtrack and the funky, lots going on there. I fear there was. The only thing I would say is that it all looks like it's set within about 2 or 3 places. So, and I don't know how much of episodes we saw there. Yeah. But I can imagine, like, it looks like 4 or 5 characters, and very, like, we jumped from the house a lot. We saw like a wood scene and we saw a crime scene, but outside of that, I suppose I do worry that it might be after 3 episodes might be a bit of a bland train, but I might be wrong. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think, again, okay, so as great as that looked, we do all know that MCU can produce some pretty decent trailers and TV trailers. They know what their fan base is looking for to hype something up. So, I mean, it's so difficult just to kind of be like, oh, that looks amazing. It does look amazing, but also it doesn't tell us too much. But what it does show is that, if anything, it shows us a really interesting tone. The horror aspect that was introduced in Multiverse of Madness, which wasn't completely panned, but it was mixed reviews. But there were some people that really digged that kind of stuff. People that really, love Sam Raimi's work. It's got that horror aspect into it. So I think those that enjoyed Multiverse of Madness might as well, they might get some fulfillment out of watching this as well. It is a mini series, isn't it? It's not a complete straight through series.
True.
But yeah, mate, I'm
excited though.
In there as well. Yeah, look great.
Definitely excited. Aubrey Plaza, is it?
Yeah, Aubrey Plaza, who was, in all fairness, destined to be in a show like this, to be in the MCU in this kind of way as well. So I have absolutely no doubts that she's going to absolutely smash it in this.
The guy was the guy from Heartstopper. Is that the name of the show?
Joe Locke is now in the MCU as well. Really interested to see what his role is, what they kind of like, what their part in the series is. But yeah, I think that gives a really nice flavour, which I think when you ever release a first trailer like that, that's what it gives. That name tag, did it say Wanda Maximoff?
Yes, it did.
It did, didn't it?
I looked at the full screen and it did indeed.
That's interesting. So it looks like that Wanda's trapped her in a new kind of different mind thing. That's relevant of WandaVision.
Which is interesting, because does that then mean it's a sequel? Because didn't we believe this was a prequel up to now?
I think talking about what you were saying, I feel like they're going to jump forwards and backwards quite a bit. It feels like. I've always been really interested, because they only touched on it in WandaVision, about the history of Agatha and what she's done beforehand in order to become the powerful person that she is. I feel like we might see we're going to have to, right? We're going to have to see a little bit more of the context and the history behind her background. But mate, did you see that demon? What was that?
Yeah.
Who was that?
Woo. Ooh, spooky is spooky. Yeah, it's loving that. Just a couple of shout outs, by the way. Artist W1, Spidey Sense 2022, and Sainugi. What name? Big shout out to you guys. We are just about to go and record our Boys episode 6 of the newest series 4. If you've watched the latest Boys episode, let us know your thoughts in the Instagram chat or the YouTube chat and you can feature in our upcoming episode. Sunny, they have just corrected me rather as Sunny. Lovely, love that.
Sunny.
Hello Sunny, welcome on board.
Amazing.
But yes,
I feel like
I'm
we need to watch
intrigued.
it again. I want to watch it again.
You want to watch it again?
Should we watch it one more time?
Let's watch it one more time.
Oh, go on. Yeah,
We're
go
not.
on.
Yeah.
If you just joined, we're going to watch Agatha trailer again, just to get a little bit more detail. Maybe we can jump forward and back. Maybe we can pause bits. I don't know.
Ooh.
Shall we?
Hello. We're getting tasty. All right. Let me.
We're getting
We're
toasted. That's what
We are getting tasty. Here we go.
I think they'll have a cast reveal and stuff, all that at Comic-Con that we're most definitely going to see probably a little bit more from this trailer as well as it goes forward. But yeah, okay, let's go in.
Another beautiful day.
Surprised to see you out here, Detective.
Is that
Jane
the
Doe,
same guy that was
found her down
trimming
here
the
by the
hedges
water.
in WandaVision?
Cause?
Blunt force trauma.
No, different guy.
Different guy.
What happened to you?
I have a lead in the case. But I can't shake this feeling I'm seeing it wrong.
Right, pause it there.
Look
Okay,
at that.
so that is
October the 13th. There.
October the 13th. So we're looking at this coming out around Halloween as well. It's what this raises is Wanda's not dead. It's pretty
Well-
much confirmed, isn't it?
Yeah. But this is the thing. So I think it can only be a sequel. This show, because if it's a prequel / sequel, Wanda's got a feature in it. But are we going to get Wanda?
I don't think we will.
Can you possibly have a show like this jumping back and forth if you're not going to have Wanda? If Wanda is the sole reason that Agatha is trapped, it would be very bizarre a series to not have her feature, surely.
Yeah, I mean, the beginning of this series could sit at the point of the events directly after WandaVision, then sort of sandwiched in between WandaVision and Multiverse of Madness.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? It could be in between that kind of timeline. Dear listeners, if you know information about it, put it in the chat. It'd be really good to hear.
Big shout out to Lord to Death and the collector couple who just joined us, and Sunny, of course. Let's carry on.
Is this really how you see yourself? That witch is gone, leaving you trapped in her distorted spell. Claw your way out.
So she said that witch is gone. Soundtrack, man.
I miss the glory days. She took every bit of power I had, but I can beat that witch again.
So this is definitely sequel territory. She's lost her powers, but she's going to be it again.
Well,
What
the
the
gang's
heck
all
is
here. Let's hit the road. I'm gonna walk the witch's road. The road is a death wish. Join me.
What witch in her right mind would join Agatha Harkness's coven?
Not looking for right-minded witches, as it happens.
That's good to you. Was it that? Yeah. It's so interesting. It's I mean, it was said Wanda's gone. I mean, that witch is gone, so that's alluding to the fact that it's Wanda. Spidey Sense just put a comment on Insta. Wanda, yeah, but are we going to see White Vision? They completely forgot about him. They certainly have forgotten about him, which I think is an absolute shame. I really hope that we get some answers there, because he did just disappear, and he is currently in the MCU ether, just traveling. Like.
Yeah. It'd be odd for him to show up on this, though. I do feel like we're going to get him, but surely I wouldn't have thought on this. But I could be wrong. We got to see that last scene again. Anton Kino Love has just joined us. Says hello. Hello, hey. Anton. Nice to see you. This last bit here, Matt.
Sweetheart, you okay?
What? That is.
What?
Insane.
That is.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Whoa, where's she going?
So, 2-episode premiere on September the 18th. Wow, we were.
Well, we were
That
indeed.
is.
It's interesting, is it? Because like I feel like where they're clearly leaning into the horror, whether that's coming, it feels like it's coming from a genre standpoint, but also it's kind of mixed in with the comedy as well. I think naturally we're going to see quite a lot of lighter moments in it. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the whole Deadpool Wolverine thing. Like Disney Plus is now giving itself creative license to go, do you know what? Let's just fucking make things scarier. Let's make things a little bit more R-rated. Let's lean into it. And maybe that's where some of because we do know as well there's been a lot of script changes with this, because this was confirmed to happen about 3 years ago. And it's been reshoot after reshoot and script change after script change. And obviously with MCU, Kevin Feige talking about kind of like making things a little bit more about the quality instead of the quantity. Maybe we're going to see something that's a little bit more less funneled through a PG lens.
Absolutely. Anton and Spidey Sense, if you're still in, have you watched the newest episode of The Boys? What did you think? And what did you both think about this trailer? We'd love to hear your thoughts. But yes, I think overall very excited. Little bit disappointed that we're not just getting a binge drop, to be honest. It's a bit like The Boys. We're getting a couple of episodes initially and an episode a week. As you've said, it's a limited series. Do we know how limited it is? How many episodes? Or
mini-series? Just looking at my notes.
Can't remember if it's a 2-episode premiere.
7 episodes. So first 2 episodes are coming on the 13th September. Was it 13th or 18th? 13th.
It's the 18th.
18th, sorry. And then the other 7. So we've got 9 episodes. Okay.
Yeah, so not too limited.
This is part of Phase 5 officially. Just looking at that.
Yes. Someone on YouTube under the trailer has said, suffice to say that Agatha Harkness is the closest thing we've gotten to a classic Disney villain in over a decade. Interesting.
That's so true. Yeah.
Yeah.
It does give those vibes as well, actually. Quite Maleficent-y.
Yes, absolutely does. Yeah. I'm fascinated by that. I'm very excited. It's going to be a good one, I feel. Spidey Sense, thank you for your comment in regards to The Boys. We will mention that in our episode. And yeah, be fantastic. Amazing. Lovely stuff.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, well, we'll have to wait and see a little bit with Agatha, and also particularly when it comes to Comic-Con, which is not too far away. So Kevin Feige, K-Dog's going to no doubt just throw some stuff at us. I think Agatha will obviously be part of that, but I think we'll probably see all kinds of Deadpool Wolverine stuff going down, but potentially as well, I think they might do a cast reveal for Avengers Now, whatever it's called. And Kang.
Okay.
We'll see what's going on with Kang. We'll get an
interesting answer. Yes, I think we will get. because we don't know about X-Men. I think we might get X-Men cast reveals.
Okay.
I think we're going to get X-Men.
We're going to get Fantastic
Four.
Aren't we?
Oh yeah, that's true. Could we even get the first teaser for that? Too soon?
Maybe. They've only just started, haven't they?
They have only just started, but we'll
see a Captain America, won't we? We'll see a Captain America teaser trailer.
We might get images. Maybe we'll get pictures because they were quite quick on. They've been quite quick elsewhere on getting some shots.
Yeah,
so we might have some Fantastic Four shots.
Do you know what they've done with Superman? They've done the whole kind of suit reveal. They've now released a few shots from footage, all that kind of stuff. It might be really cool, and I'd be really up for seeing like the genuine suits that we see, because we're only seeing them in animated, written, cartoon kind of poster form. It'd be really cool to see what they do with the Thing as well. I'd be really interested to see how they do that. So it'd be cool to see an actual release of this is what they'll look like. That'd be cool.
The just say the Pengler has joined, and they say, "What's up? Hello, Pengler. Nice to see you." They've said X-Men Dream Cast. Oh, great question.
Ooh,
X-Men Dream Cast.
As in how many characters are we talking? We're talking about the whole X-Men, or just a character?
Well, it's just opened it wide, mate. Well, Professor X is looking. Oh no, have we found out about Gus? Which role Gus has actually got in the MCU?
Well, in Captain America.
Oh, is he in Captain America?
Yeah, he's in Captain America. Yeah.
See, that's a wasted chance at Professor X, isn't it?
Oh, you think he could be a good Professor X?
Fuck yeah, 100%.
I mean, he'd be good at anything.
He would be good at anything, but Gus would 100% be good at Professor X.
You're calling him Gus. And to be fair, everybody will go, yeah, Gus Fring from Breaking Bad. Yeah, everybody goes, we know that guy.
Yeah, Gus from Breaking Bad. Yeah. Wolverine, I think we're going to know the new Wolverine by the end of Deadpool versus Wolverine, right? It sure ain't going to be Hugh Jackman, that's for sure. So
I've been riding on the coattails of the dream cast of Wolverine being Daniel Radcliffe.
I mean, the fact that that's your dream cast is disappointing, to say the least.
I know he's smashing it on Broadway right now. He's just finished, actually. I think they finished Merrily We Roll Along, I think last night before. But, mate, I just don't know. I just feel like, even if it's just a scene in Deadpool Wolverine where he's just like Casino Wolverine in that bit, it would just be cool. It'd just be really cool. I think he'd be really good. I think he's an underrated actor right now. He's got some good chops on him.
He's
chops.
Isn't he
facial
he's
head
playing
chops
Weird Al at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. Who do you reckon? Mystique?
Who do I think is Mystique?
Yeah.
As a Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Mystique. I bet people have been saying Sydney Sweeney.
That's the name I was thinking of. I was like, please God, let it not be Sydney Sweeney. But it feels like if she's gonna be in the actual MCU, after thinking she was in the MCU last time and she wasn't, then Mystique would make sense. But again, that'd be a bit of a cop out, bit unoriginal in terms of casting. In terms of casting, that's it. Have you seen Supercell on Netflix yet?
Supercell, no.
Yeah, Supercell. So it's SUPA Cell, and it's fantastic. It's a British series about people with basically people with superpowers. So it's right up our street, and it's got a predominantly black cast, and there are some fantastic female actors in that. So, and actually, a couple of them would be great as not non-obvious Mystique choices. Would be amazing. Pengler has said it's Paige the Lovely said maybe. I think that was in regards to us talking about what Kevin Feige might say earlier on. Pengler has said mix of old and new, or all new, all the classic team. And then they've said I thought of her too. I'm assuming Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, well, I think we'll have to wait and see. I think I think when it comes to X-Men, it'd be really cool to see maybe at least when they do lean into the X-Men and they do kind of. I mean, we had Kelsey Grammer as Beast in the Marvels movie, which I thought was again just a bold choice because again historically that's the role that he's played. But again, do we need to allow other people to play these roles now? And yes, technology is an incredible thing. It doesn't matter how old he is. Do we need to allow a little bit more space for other people to play these roles? I'm kind of like, I don't know where I sit on it because I really love the nostalgia of seeing people reprise roles, but then also I just kind of appreciate that you have to move forward when you tell new stories with new people and different characters and different actors. So we'll have to I'd like to see a mix. Maybe when it comes to these projects, they acknowledge maybe some of these roles. Maybe we see them in some cameos, or maybe they do like flashbacks and we see them in those flashbacks as those characters. I don't know. There's ways around it, I suppose.
We're getting Sabretooth and some Wolverine action in Deadpool. So who's to say we're not going to find? We could get some announcements by the end of that film. Who knows? I also think, out of all of the most recent MCU films, I think Deadpool versus Wolverine, I wouldn't be surprised if it's mid-credit scene or end-credit scene, or both, are some of the best ones we've had in the last three phases. And I say that because we don't necessarily know what's coming. And actually, this is the point where Marvel have to release their have to unleash their card a little bit. So I wouldn't be shocked if we get a big announcement in one of the mid-credit scenes, which is then quickly followed up by Kevin Feige's announcements in San Diego. I could be wrong, but I feel like we're on to a big surprise being teased there.
Agree. This is a huge month for MCU. Like, we've got Deadpool and Wolverine coming out, and in the same weekend it is the San Diego Comic-Con. And K-Dog's going to be saying all kinds of things. We'll just have to wait and see. But Agatha has kicked off July for the MCU, which is really exciting. So let us know your thoughts, dear listeners. We're going to go out now and stop the live stream. We're going to go and record our episode of The Boys, Season 4, Episode 6, and give you a review, which will be uploaded on Wednesday. And we'll probably pop this up on the Friday episode as well for a bit of bonus content if you want to listen to it. But yeah, Forrest.
Thank you so much to everybody who's tuned in during this live. Agatha, indeed. I've just realised. Whoa, there we go. That's bright. I'm getting myself ready for the recorded proper podcast. But anyway, thank you so much to Movie Review with Raz, The Pengler, Planting Hills, India Dino, Geeky Cove News. It's Paige Lovely, Deek, Geek, LBH, Spidey Sense, Anton, Kino, The Collector Couple, Lord to Death, Sunny, Artist W1, Matt, Challenge Accepted Live, the podcast that wouldn't die, Chelsea Louise, and Rachel have all tuned in at numerous points. Love that. Ta-ra for now, and we'll see you on the other side.
See you later.